Free and clear to navigate. Engines flank.
Does this work? Okay, good. Now I have a microphone.
12,000 meters.
Okay.
Ozen, make
Well, I won't be able to read anyone's comments if they don't have a secondary device hooked up. I am grinding for North
Target
Dakota.
identified. Light cruiser.
Contract there.
I don't have
320. 12,000 meters.
Engines all stop.
Left players using islands. Wednesday.
Target identified. Destroyer.
Contract
There
there.
are always two bots that
320.
destroy
9,000
the zone to start with.
Destroyer. Left. 6,000 meters.
7 under. And see if that connects. He is backing up. I think he saw me. I think he got spooked. Find out they're Cleveland class shooting at me.
Near
I would be
miss.
spooked.
Short.
He is getting out. Might not be worth shooting at him. Like this, I might pick somebody else. Yeah, let's do this. Let's turn around.
Target identified. Destroyer.
10 under.
8,000 meters.
What about that much?
Destroyer.
So the thing about I don't actually know if anybody is watching this at all, but USS Cleveland is really something. If he's standing still.
Sure.
Yeah, he's not definitely a player. Only players would do that.
Direct hit.
Okay. I'm gonna try to drop some hits on him before getting anywhere. Looks like a Soviet destroyer. 6-engine Lots of okay, I think they were destroyed, that's good. Now we're gonna shift it.
Direct hit.
I'll be dead in just a second. Boiler room, engine room. Try to make steam. It's too late. It's done. There is simply nothing you can do against American car, so just like ready. He's gone. Might be time to move up just a little bit.
Engines
Just
one
to-
third. Target identified.
That
Destroyer.
destroyer is super cool. That is,
8,000 meters.
Target
looks kind
identified.
of like a New
Heavy
Orleans.
cruiser.
New Orleans.
There. 320.
Armor that does not exist, so let's try put 15 under and start blasting. That's right here, that is shooting. There's a flip plane. Try to cat B. For our team, but
On target.
looks like an accurate range. Once I get within like 7,500 meters, then I can pull out AP and try to hammer right. Is he slowing down? Yeah, he's slowing down. He's definitely slowing down. He's getting hit a lot.
Enemies floundering.
Oh, our admiral member shooting. That's what's happening. He's weird over
Enemy hit.
there. He's completely dead. Yep. That's why I don't like the New Orleans. Just as squishy as the previous 8-inch cruisers compared to ours are. Really so.
8,000 meters.
Standard rudder.
Looks like another player. He's backing up. See if we can. Is that a Shimakaze? I'm not exactly sure what the ship is. I'm sure they're ancient.
Destroyer. Ahead. 9,000 meters.
Left. Hard. Rudder.
Left hard rudder.
Just gonna see
Aye,
what
aye.
we're going parallel.
Holding
Looks
course.
like
Aye, aye.
that was short.
Short.
What's with that? My range indicator is reading the same the entire time, so it's in Atlanta. Oh. Should kill that Atlanta.
Destroyer! Ahead! 7,000 meters! Enemy hit!
Kinda after I killed this destroyer though. I should be able to hit him.
We are hit! Near miss!
Repair parties stationed.
Target destroyed!
Left,
Yeah,
hard,
I want that.
rudder.
Full left over! Fire on!
Make smoke.
All hands! We are liquidating the damage! Heavy cruiser! Ahead! 8,000 meters!
Why is that? First salvo hits. He's
Damage control. Repair parties confine and remove water.
That's gonna take a second to repair that station.
All hands! We are liquidating the damage!
More hits.
Destroyer!
I might
7,000 meters! Enemy hit!
once we get fully
Near miss!
Damage control. Repair parties secure and pump out water.
Fire magazine room!
yes, I
All
know.
hands! We are liquidating the damage!
This Atlanta's
On! Start!
I wonder if I
Ready as
drop
you go.
armor piercing on it.
Holding force! Aye, aye!
Or
Turn to emergency repairs.
Sure!
he's back. That's rather not go away from him. That's why
Light cruiser!
I'm actually increasing the range.
8,000 meters! All hands! We are liquidating the damage!
Engine, all stop.
Armor piercing salvos inbound,
On target!
and not much. That's disappointing. Who is sending the Alright, looks like we win this game, and I really didn't do that much. As I thought I was going to. Maybe I should have
Right.
Right power rudder! Aye,
Target identified. Heavy
Better
cruiser.
aye!
results.
Contact bearing!
I'm definitely going to take 2
320.
kills, no deaths.
6,000 meters! All hands! We are liquidating the damage! Destroyer! Ahead! 8,000 meters!
Enemy
How's
forces
the ammo?
first.
Smack him in the face with that. That was good. Time to check if there's anybody in my comments. Oh. My mic is very quiet. Let's see. Can I improve that? Oh, yes, I can improve that. Okay. Anyone down to squad? Sorry, the screen is going to go black for a bit here. Actually, I might not launch. I might launch another game because of time limitations. Only 3,800 RP. Are you kidding? If we get another game like that in the Cleveland, we would get the bigger bonus, but I'm not sure we would actually get that, so let's go for the surefire one. You want to have hydroplane on your cruisers because it's super overpowered for taking caps. Alright, and trust me guys, if I could read the chat without tabbing out and blacking the screen, I would, but you're just going to have to put up with it, I'm sorry. Do I have this issue in Naval which locks you when target locking without being able to switch targets? I've not had that before, to be honest. No. Okay, I need to set up OBS so that when I'm gonna look it up so when I'm tabbed out, OBS is gonna put up a thingy-majig that's gonna a background, whatever. But you know, we'll get to it. We'll get to that point. We're not to that point yet. Do I have enough? It's kind of a steep. I would rather expert Cleveland than Fargo because there's more crew. Just sturdier. It's the same ship but sturdier. And so yeah, I'm gonna drop an expert on Cleveland. Goodbye 230,000 SL, but I love the ship, so definitely worth it. So no, I haven't. So yeah, have any of you guys played much in terms of naval? Honestly, could afford to jump the bit rate a little bit. So, yeah, it doesn't really need more for air vehicles. Make even more ridiculous reload, possibly. All I need is a really good game, and I'll have the North Dakota, but the queue times are quite long, as you can see. So it's not necessarily that I'm grinding the USS Iowa because I don't want to go up that far, and the naval gameplay does not get better at all. It sucks. It still sucks. So mainly the things that I find really cool in the battleships are Texas, Arizona, Nevada, and North Dakota. So years ago when I played World of Warships, North Dakota, Wyoming, and then Texas are like the tier 3, 4, and 5, and you get them right away, and then, well, it takes so much longer to get them in War Thunder, obviously, and it's not like you get Texas, but I think you get New York at tier 5 in World of Warships, and I forget what they have for the tier 6, but anyway, stuff like Arizona, Nevada, Texas, I think they look really cool. I'm not a big fan of visually USS Tennessee or Colorado. Obviously, I like how Iowa looks, but I don't think I'm going to get that far in the tree. And I also have an interest in Japan because I ground out the Congo-class event battleship, Haruna, a few years back, and I also bought Myoko, which is a premium, so I can grind out some of their cruisers and stuff. I just think their ships look good visually. I've been waiting 4 minutes. I don't have all the time in the world for Thunder. It's already almost 7 o'clock. There we go. Only took 4 minutes. Oh, this map sucks. Let's see if it's an up tier, because if it is, things are not going to be good. Okay. 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 Not many players in this game. Okay, so this looks like 6.0 or 6.3 match. I'll take that. I think it was the Cleveland that we're on. No, it's both the Fargo and the Cleveland that we might be able to do the rank unlock bonus on. So
Engines, crank speed.
Let's spawn in
Left standard
and
rudder.
plan our route. I think I want to flank around to the left like I usually do.
Bosun, make condition 1.
And then we're going to sit probably in the D4 area, and then we'll get some snipes off, because I think the islands there are tall enough to act as cover or something. I'm not even going to waste my ammunition with these ranges. Not unless I see somebody fly, or somebody not flying straight. Your RB instinct's coming back. But if I see somebody sailing really straight, then maybe.
And here she goes.
Let's finagle Cleveland in. Actually, at this distance, I think I aim 0.6, 0.7 meters, something like this much. Oh, you just J's out.
Identified.
Yeah, there's this interesting bug in Naval right now where bots at the start of the game will explode and bleed or kill themselves. I don't. Oh, it's because late joined players are coming in. Right. So that makes more sense now. That much under. Let's see what we get. How come these guys spawned all the way over there already? Time to wait a freaking eternity for the shells to come down. We're just gonna have a slow fire rate right now.
Target identified. Light
Who are
cruiser.
sending me messages? We'll get to them later. Yeah, we'll wait to fire until we're into about 13 kilometers, because you actually, being able to sling 120 rounds a minute, you can run out of ammunition pretty quickly in the Cleveland, Fargo, and the Brooklyn class. So I'm not going to waste ammo right now. What the expert get my reload down to? Like 6.5? That's really good. Okay, time to read more comments. No more comments. Okay. Right. We have a bunch of destroyers. I'm sure there's a couple of guys pushing in that are going to show up later. But right now it's really don't care. Like trying to. Let's go a little bit behind. Imagine if this Amarac's that destroyer. Like, let's just. Actually, I can't spectate another shot. Let's just watch those shells, and if they Amarac that guy, I'm gonna laugh so hard. Probably lose my mind. Nobody even has a kill yet. Very few people even have hits on targets yet. Shell splash in 3, 2, 1. Oh, little mouth. I got a hit, but it was a non-pen. Are you kidding me? Okay, fine. If that's what you want. Let's go 0.4 kilometers under. Yeah, we're gonna have to read a lot on this. Yeah, he's kind of closing fast. I'm gonna stick with 0.4 under. Let's see if that works. Okay, let's wait for the first shell splash to give us feedback. 0.4 under is good. We actually did pretty decent damage to him, so we can keep on. Oh, we were doing good damage to him. Got him on fire. It's starting to turn. It's starting to turn in a little bit. That's a little miss.
Near miss.
Okay, he's turning back out. Okay, let's try not to hit the piers as we come through. That's annoying when that happens. Okay, another salvo's coming in. Good hits. Yeah, he's hurting. I don't think the return salvo is going to do anything to me, so we're good. How does our relay already have a kill? That's not a very good ship. Multi already almost cap 8 point. Okay. Might be time for a change of course. South Kavarkan is such an abysmal map. Like, those islands actually, yeah, they don't provide very much cover. You can't push into the actual cap because there's no way to avoid getting focus fired because there's no islands that are tall enough to save you ever. That's pretty much the issue with most naval. I've gone over these issues before. How much naval sucks as a mode. Alright, let's get turned. We're gonna try and shelter behind that island in the cap, just lower ticket bleed rate. That destroyer's turning in. I don't want to alert him to my presence too early. Try to open up with a full 4 gun on him once he streams out. 8 kilometers like that, that's well inside. You're not dodging if I aim this right. Ooh, there's a couple PT boats. Who wants to get introduced to a 6-inch shell? Did he just volunteer himself? I swear. Be behind him. Let's go point 1000. I want to see the look on his face when he sees these shells in there. I want to see it. Oh god. One shot. Oh, I pooped his pants over there. Let's just try to get into the cap. This destroyer should melt pretty quick. I'm aiming too far up. Are we in the cap? Are we in the cap? We'll be soon. Oh, that's still too high. He's closing with me pretty quick. The range keeps updating just as I shoot. Yeah, that's what we want. That's definitely what we want. He's not making it out of this one, boys. No way. There we go. Yeah, I called it. Wait, is another torpedo boat? Where? Ooh, looks like he had a friend. You think he see me? It just turns around instantly. Okay, measure range. A little bit under. Oh, that's gonna go over him. It's gonna give them the front of his life whisper. Okay, he's mostly dead. Compartment destroyed. Okay, he's still mobile though. Yeah, he put on the speed. Alright, he's getting out of here.
Near miss.
Any of those gonna kill him? Oh, I think I hit him with the splash damage, but no joy. Ooh, yeah. I think I'm gonna switch to AP. I think I can just pin his compartments and destroy everything. That looks like Northampton, which is not the sturdiest thing in the world. Are my shells just gonna hit the island? That sucks. Yeah. Looks like I can't do much. Oh! That hurt him. That hurt him a lot. Okay, let's try and see if we can get anything on the turrets. If I can get underneath his front turrets, the Northampton kind of has not the greatest armor underneath the mains, and the main caliber turrets themselves are super squishy, so I can really make them hurt right now.
Near miss.
Okay, that's an auxiliary caliber turret. It's not exactly right. It's a little bit more forward. figured out has been made. Fortunately, that's going to get him in front of the island. That's blocking all the shots. So really not going to help you, buddy. I don't think this is going to help your case. I really don't think you're making the right move by doing this. Like, that's just going to be honest. I don't think he has the right plan. That's definitely not going to do class for sure. If I just can get like this much in front, I could handle that. Or his American 6. Okay, I got one of his turrets. The American 6-inch just isn't rated anymore. Yeah. Should I switch to? We're gonna switch to high explosive. Yeah, we're overbending it. We're overbending the superstructure. My secondary shot. His secondaries really do not worry me in the slightest. Come on. No, you want to kill him. Short? Am I short? Slow enough. There's no way when he comes in. Very short. Okay, set him on fire. There we go. I'm gonna anticipate his fires. He's gonna hit that island again. Keeps on his perfect course. So I should be able to just kind of drop some shells right in. Closing the range now. Yep. He made it past the island, okay. He's definitely gonna die now. He's flooding out. Imagine if I get the kill stolen, because now other people are shooting at him. That's the most irritating part. I got the assist. I took out all of it. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna down tier. I'm gonna move. That's part of the thing with naval is you drop 90% of the enemies. You do 90% of the work, and then you get 10% of the reward. I would team. If I could team kill, I would team kill. Under, a little in front, how fast? Okay, a little more in front. Yeah, that's good. Is he fading out? Those are gonna hurt him. They hurt him a lot. Salvos that are already on the way might be able to take them out.
Near miss. Light cruiser. 8,000 meters.
Come on. Any required? He's not doing too good. He is not doing too good. Okay, he's gonna die now. This be stolen again, I swear. Are you? Okay. Thanks, team. Really appreciated the help. Anything else? Is that a Graf Spay? Not that much. Can I get right under the turrets? Can I even pen him at this range? The armor in that thing is really good.
Collision alert!
Doesn't matter, game's over. And I got like so many kills stolen, I'm not gonna get skill bonus.
Please.
Bro, one more game. Oh, we get it. I'm gonna start recording this too. Let's go. USS North Dakota. To be honest, between USS Nevada, Texas line, I've always kind of wanted Roanoke, but that's another Suffer BR cruiser, and then it would take a little bit to get Texas, and then my Texas would only be backed up by the North Dakota. So I think we'll get USS Wyoming. We might have USS Texas by next year, reasonably. Alright, the grind is now completed for North Dakota. We just have to figure out what the hell did I do to my presets? Good God. Okay. This is the... Okay, Brooklyn goes there. Pittsburgh goes here. So that's kind of a low-level crew. I don't want to replace Brooklyn. Cleveland I just experted. Fargo. See, I'd replace New Orleans, but I want a crew that's slightly higher level, as in literally double the level. So I think I'm going to put the North DAC on the Fargo crew. There we go. My first battleship in War Thunder, and I only have stock HE. Fuck my life. This is not great. This is not great AP either. Let's not get me wrong. Only 500 millimeters of pen. This is not battleship killer AP. This is more like cruiser killer AP. Yeah, I have it. Sweet. Let's see what it... I think I've already looked and there aren't very many camouflages user skins. But the question is, should I buy the tricolor Atlantic camouflage for it straight up? Or not? Because that's definitely my favorite. This one comes close. This one's snazzy. I don't like unicolor at all. Tricolor Atlantic with like the... If you do large camouflage scale, tricolor Atlantic is just perfect. So yeah, I'll think about buying it, but the grind is complete, and that should conclude the stream here. So thanks for watching, guys. Oh, am I able to skim over naval controls? Yes, I can. Let's have a look. So controls, naval. The vessel steering, main engine, and halt are very basic. Firing is very basic. I have my select primary weapons. I think there's still... Ranging shot is on right click. It does one turret at a time, and then I don't shoot my main and auxiliary calibers with one button, because if you're aiming at the same spot, let's say you have 6-inch and 5-inch, well, your 6-inch and 5-inch might come out with similar velocities, but because 5-inch is so much draggier, as soon as you're shooting over 8-9 kilometers, your 5-inch is going to be useless. So I mainly let the 5-inch handle itself, because I've gotten kills from the secondaries that way. So I don't shoot with main and auxiliary shooting with one button. I don't do that. So the main thing is that, where is it? The mouse wheel is set to distance correction. And this is actually kind of huge, because you want to be able to adjust your range without moving the camera up and down, because you'll eventually get to the point where you're shooting so far below you can't even see the enemy ship. You're pointing at water because you're constantly closing the range, but it doesn't automatically adjust for that. So you have the only thing that I changed about the naval setup is mouse wheel naval is distance correction. That's it. And I could run through my aircraft controls really quickly as well, where I actually did make a couple of changes to that. So just use whatever is most comfortable for you, but I have toggle controls mode, so I can do the funny sim controls on equals, switch maneuver and limits mode for the top tier. Cobra button is on L, so when I take the L, I literally press the L. My mouse wheel is on throttle axis. My throttle axis is on left control for down and caps lock for up. So if you see me typing in caps lock in chat, that's probably why. Roll is fairly standard, but the pitch I reset so that W pitches up and S pitches down. That's just the way I have it. So if you hear me accidentally refer to as neg G as S, that's because it's the way it's set, even though it's going to be positive pitch pulling up for you. So yaw axis, it's going to be the same. Thrust vector, I reset to my arrow keys. I don't know about buoyancy axis. I have no idea what that does. I have my rocket boosters on comma. Wing sweep is also on up and down because I don't think there's any thrust vector in plane that also has wing sweep. Flaps, they're on my mouse buttons mostly. Toggle flaps, F, air brake, H. So that's basically the same. All that is the same. And then what I do with my guns is I have the small caliber, so like the machine guns are bound to 1, and then everything else, the large caliber and additional, like the gun pods, is on 2. So if I want to fire 50 cals only on a plane that has 50 cals and cannons, I can do that. Or if I'm flying a 0 and I want to fire only my MG, then I can do that. And it's actually pretty handy when you're trying to save ammunition. I've used it in some of my videos before. So, yeah, I use tilde to fire air-to-air missile. Yeah, there's not a whole lot else that I changed about my configuration other than what I just showed you. So yeah, that's about it. Thank you for watching, and if you have any more questions, then drop me a comment or do it on my Discord because I'm about to end the stream. Pitch up for me. No, I'm not pitching up. Alright, yeah. Yeah, you're welcome, and I'll end the stream on that. Thank you guys.